We have got the first Monday of every month the Property Expert Panel, where you can ask me tax questions, but you've also got panel members to help you with legal matters, mortgages, generally property investments, and things like NRLA, which stands for National Residential Landlords Association, and LNPG to help you reduce your property costs. Now, a question over to Simon from Funded. I'll do that all night until we're kind of bored of it. But some from Funded, I want to ask you a question. It's from Helen, actually, not from me. But Helen said, how is the best and cheapest way to fund my next purchase of a holiday let? What's your thoughts on this? And she mentioned about rates in terms of holiday rates, and it'd be good for you to kind of give out some general advice about buy-to-lets versus holiday rates, but also if she wants to switch between holiday more kind of holiday mortgage products versus a standard buy-to-let, and are they interchangeable?
Okay, right, yeah. So yeah, just to point out, yeah, this is not individual advice. This is generalized summary of the market. Do we know, Simon, whether she's buying in a limited company or in her own name, or not sure as yet?
It doesn't say, but why don't we assume that, well, let's go with both options.
Okay. All right. So in terms of, okay, for both options, it is possible to pick lenders out there that will allow you to do both. So effectively what they'll do is they will assess the property as if you let it out on a normal tenancy agreement. They will lend against the rental stress test as if it were a normal buy-to-let, but they will then give you permission to run it as serviced accommodation stroke holiday let. Holiday let is generally the preferred term. Serviced accommodation is considered to be mini hotel, and that is a little bit of a different kind of thing. So we might need to do a bit of work on the type of stay and the type of people that you have in the building, etc. And as I say, that holds true for both. In terms of absolute rates, the rates are ever so slightly cheaper if you did it in your own name, not by a huge amount. And there are a few more obscure building societies who will accommodate that. However, they do restrict the loan to values at the moment, typically not going much above 70%. Whereas if you put it into a limited company, there are a few lenders out there currently doing 75%. Rates typically are going to sit in the mid to high threes, with a few lenders in the early fours. But you do get that flexibility. So you can, if you like, try it. And if it doesn't work, then go back to doing it as a single. And I think if you were to get education, and certainly part of Bronwen's education is that in any strategy, you should have more than one exit plan. So if plan A doesn't work, you've got plan B. And if you can have a plan C as well, even better. So you've got 3 different ways that you can use the property. So therefore your purchase is kind of backed up if demand and local demand changes effectively. There we go, Simon.